Coronavirus diseases, or known as COVID-19, is an infectious disease that will cause mild to moderate respiratory illness and the recovery that needs special treatment. So when COVID-19 strikes Malaysia, the Malaysia government imposed movement control order from 18th of March 2020. And when this movement control order is imposed, the higher education institutions were impacted, where there is low enrollment rate in terms of both local students and also foreign students. Therefore, for this research, the researchers would love to know how marketing strategies can impact the customer satisfaction at higher education institution in Johor, Malaysia, especially during this pandemic season. Hi, I'm Fong from Raffles University. I would love to share with you the findings of this study. Firstly, education is the crucial foundation to a country's social and economic development. Undeniably, education basically can help learners from all ages to gain knowledge, skills, and even attitude. So education basically it can help a countries to enhance the standard of living and also to care for their planet. Higher education industry is a multi-billion-dollar business to a country. And in Malaysia, higher learning institutions have grown tremendously, especially after the independence in Malaysia, 1957. In Malaysia, especially for private higher education institution, it's one of the fastest growing sector and it's contribute a lot to a country's gross domestic product. However, due to COVID-19 outbreak, it has impacted the higher education sector and Malaysian higher education industry are not exempted, where there is a low enrollment rate and also foreign students were unable to return to the host university when they reopened due to the borders are closed, and the existing local students were unable to continue their studies due to financial distress. So in other words, it can say that the students they were not satisfied with the current situation and they're having a high expectation on the role of the university in helping them to cope up with their studies during this pandemic. Therefore, this research would love to investigate the relationship between marketing strategies, namely packaging, relationship marketing, price and brand image on customer satisfaction at higher education institution in Johor, Malaysia. And this is the research framework for this study where marketing strategies consist of packaging, relationship marketing, price, and brand image, which is the independent variable. On the other hand, the dependent variable in this study refers to the customer satisfaction. So customer satisfaction refers to the individual's feelings of liking or displeasure towards product. For this study, customer satisfaction refers to the student satisfaction of liking or displeasure towards the university. Next, marketing strategy refers to the organization plan that used to identify the consumer's needs, the product, communication, and relationship. For this study, marketing strategy refers to the packaging, price, brand image, and relationship marketing that the company will use to gain competitive advantage in this education industry during this pandemic. Next, packaging is defined as the labels, color, font, style, packaging design, and printed information that used to promote an organization product. So for this study, packaging refers to the appearance of the university and the detailed information that is printed on the university brochures and leaflets, which will be distributed to the students. Next, relationship marketing focus on the long-term goals and the building of a long-term relationship with their customer. So for this study, relationship marketing refers to all the marketing activities that the university will use to build a strong and long-term relationship with the students. Next, price refers to the give component rather than a get component from the customer's perspective. In this case, price refers to the amount of the tuition fees that they need to pay to the university. Next, brand image refers to the perception of the customer about the brand. So for this study, brand image refers to the students' perceptions about the university reputation. In this study, resource advantage RA theory is used to apply to understand the independent and dependent variable in this study. So this theory talks about tangible and intangible resources that can help an organization to gain competitive advantage in the industry. So in this study, this theory would love to look at the relationship between the price and packaging as the tangible resources, and on the other hand, brand image and the relationship marketing as the intangible resources that can be used by university to gain the competitive advantage in the education industry, especially during this pandemic season. And the major gaps in the literature, firstly, is that there is no research has examined packaging, relationship marketing, price, and brand image independently as the predictor of the customer satisfaction. Secondly, no known literature on students' perception about marketing strategies and satisfaction at higher education institution in Johor. And lastly, not many research on developing countries in Asia, especially Johor, Malaysia. And based on previous research, most of them, they emphasize on Europe countries such as UK, US, Ghana, and Kenya. Based on the literature review, the 4 hypotheses were developed in this study. And in this research, the researchers focus on examining the impact of marketing strategies on customer satisfaction at the higher education institution in Johor, and is conducted in the higher education institution in Johor. And the respondents are the students who currently study in university in Johor, such as in Raffles University, Southern University College, University Technology Malaysia, and University Technology of Mara. In this study, the research sites mainly focus on Johor, as you can see that it's circled in red. And the data were collected through questionnaire survey and is distributed to 90 students. And convenience sampling is used to collect the data. Pre-testing were also conducted to make sure that the items were understandable by the respondents. And for this study, SPSS and Smart PRS were used to analyze the respondent data. This is the research model with t-value. T-value is used to test the hypothesis in this study, where it is recommended that t-value will be supported if it's exceeded 1.645, which recommended by Hare et al. 1988. So in this study, H1 was not supported, and these findings was contrasted with the findings of Anuga and Okpa 2021, who mentioned that an attractive packaging will lead to customer satisfaction, and in turn, it will affect the customer repurchase intention. It is believed that this contrasted result is due to packaging has a short lifespan, where students easily misplace or thrown the leaflets or brochures away. These findings is supported by Kotler and Keller, 2012, who mentioned that direct mail such as brochure, they have an image of junk mail where it's easily thrown away by the customers. Therefore, H1 was not supported. H2 was supported, and it's consistent with the findings by Cassis, Fernandez, and Cemento 2020, who mentioned that relationship marketing has a direct impact on customer satisfaction, especially in education industry. It is believed that students will enjoy their study life, especially during this pandemic, when they have a strong and firm relationship with the staff in the university, especially their lecturers. Therefore, H2 was supported. Next, H3 was supported, and it is consistent with a study by Rama 2020, who mentioned that price has a direct impact on customer satisfaction. It is believed that students, they perceive that the university offer a combination of a good service quality with a reasonable price. So this is why H3 was supported. And lastly, H4 was not supported, and it is contrasted with the findings by Kwong and Choi 2019 and Kwong and Long 2020, who mentioned that a company who have a good brand image, it will affect the customer satisfaction, and in turn, it will spread a positive word of mouth about the company. This contrasted result might be due to the students, they are not concerned about the popularity of the university. And on the other hand, they emphasize more on the service quality that is offered by the university and also the relationship that they have with the university. Therefore, H4 was not supported. In conclusion, this study examined the impact of marketing strategies on customer satisfaction at higher education institutions in Johor, and it provided a compelling evidence on the importance of marketing strategies on customer satisfaction at higher education institutions in Johor. Lastly, this study also revealed that relationship marketing and price is very important in enhancing student satisfaction in university in Johor, Malaysia. And it is suggested that university should pay more attention on building strong and firm relationship with the students in order for the students to have a high satisfaction level. And in turn, the students will spread the positive word of mouth to their friends and family, which will cause a high enrollment rate in the university, and it will help universities in Johor to survive in this pandemic. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.